Hi, I'm Lulu and welcome to my channel. When I first started out on YouTube, I decided I wasn't going to go out of my way to discuss controversial issues, but as it turns out, there's no shortage of controversy within the literary sphere. And the one I'm talking about today shouldn't even be controversial at all. Ready for it? Writers have to read.
No shit.
Yep, I said it. Sorry, not sorry. I participate in a few writers groups from time to time, and there are a few outspoken non-readers in each of them. You'll find a few in every writer circle. Occasionally, they try to cite some author or another as proof that they don't have to read, and in fact should not read because this author totally doesn't read. Alright, let's take their claim at face value and do absolutely no research to find out if they're even true. Let's just say, for the sake of argument, that these writers really don't read. Well, there are also a few skydivers out there who survived miraculously after their parachutes didn't open. Does that mean I should jump out of an airplane without one? But as it turns out, the whole survivorship bias thing is kind of irrelevant because it takes all of about 2 minutes of research to find out that none of the claims these non-readers are making are even true. Successful authors, surprise, all read books. I've just really never understood this insistence from some people that not reading is a great way to be a writer. For one thing, why would you want to work in a medium you dislike? But I like stories. Okay, fair. So how do you consume those stories you like? Comics, graphic novels, TV shows, movies, video games, audio dramas, standing around a fire listening to the village skald recite old sagas and the Poetic Edda? Whatever your preference, maybe try doing that. But getting into the film and TV industry is almost impossible. Silly me. Getting into the literary industry is so much easier. As for me, I don't read comics. I don't think they're a lesser form of art than novels or anything. I'm not that kind of a snoot, but I just don't enjoy the format of comic book storytelling. I like a lot of the stories that are told in comic books, but I prefer them in the medium of film, honestly. Not recently, some of those movies have been So with that fact about me in mind, why would I ever want to break into comic writing? I will leave that to the comic readers. It's not my territory. And if I ever decided, for whatever reason, that I just had to write a comic book, do you know what the first thing I would do is? Read a ton of comics. I mean, how else am I gonna know what the hell I'm doing? And who knows, maybe I'll learn to like comics along the way. Point being, whatever your chosen storytelling medium, the industry is already basically an unscalable wall. If you truly want to succeed in it, why would you avoid doing the necessary work? You are competing with millions of other writers, all of whom have read hundreds, if not thousands of books. They have learned from and built upon what came before, so they've got a massive leg up that you don't. All that said, reading shouldn't be work. We're not in high school and no one is forcing you to slog through My Antonia for a book report later. Much like learning to ride a bike, it might feel like work at first, until you get used to it. And then you start doing it all the time, just for fun, even when your mom told you to come back inside and what are you doing without your helmet on? If at this point you feel like reading is work, you probably just haven't found your genre. Try a few things until you find out what you like and then start reading as much of it as you can. Once you're used to it, you'll grow to like it and you'll want to do it. And you don't even have to wear a dorky helmet. This is usually the portion of the video where I would start pulling up all the quotes from famous authors to support my argument. However, if I used all of them or even a small sampling of them, we'd be here all day. Because all successful writers will tell aspiring authors the same thing. Writers have to read. They have to love books and read a lot of them. If you want to be a writer, it should be because you're passionate about the written word. It's your sustenance, one of your greatest sources of personal joy. You love the shape and sound of language, each author's unique voice and perspective, the anticipation of what's waiting for you on the next page. If you don't have that love, your readers, if you have any of them, will pick right up on that. Writers, you must be readers. There is no way around that. And if you want a way around that, you are in the wrong business. Sorry, not sorry. Normally, I'd sign off by saying, but that's just this writer's opinion. But it's not just my opinion. Either way, drop your comments down below. I am sure to have ruffled a few feathers, and those whose feathers are ruffled will certainly leave a few comments. Like and subscribe for more content like this in the future, and I'll see you in the next video.